So whether you're stuck in bronze or trying to push to unreal, ranking up in chapter 6 season 3 takes more than good aim. Today I'm going to give you the most effective tips to climb faster, including things even pros don't talk about. My first tip is understanding how ranked works, because if you can abuse the system, you can climb the ranks freely. The first mistake is not understanding how the rank system scores you. You gain more percentage from placement in top 10, top 5 and top 3, so if you make it there, that is majority of your percentage right there. Eliminations after top 5 also pay you a lot more than early game eliminations, so you only want to be going for eliminations W King in top 25. It also rewards you for smart rotations. Now that sounds silly because you might not know how they would record you on that, but your position on the map and where you rotate actually matters a fair bit. You lose less for dying early if you had a strong previous match, so keep that in mind. If you end up dying really early off spawn, but you had a really good game before, it's not too bad. It's a good consistency bonus model that Fortnite put in at chapter 5. So if you end up dying 4 games off spawn in a row, this will hurt you a lot more than if you did 4 consistent games and died off spawn. A good tip for you is if you play smart top 5s and smart cleanups late game, you'll rank up way faster than just W King, okay? If you end up W King a lot of the time, this leaves you pretty vulnerable to dying as well as being third party, where if you take those top fights in top 25 like I said before and highest placement, you've already got the percentage, you're just boosting how much you get from there. So you won't end up going down, it will only be going up. My second tip on this list is learning how to clutch 1v2s and 3s. Ranking up in solos and duos means you'll be outnumbered eventually, so just be prepared. Always carry at least one mobility item, such as shockwaves, a launch pad or grappler, whatever they've got in the game. Grapple blade, it doesn't matter, you just need some mobility item because making space is what keeps you alive in most situations. In 1v2s, what you need to do is you need to box 1 to make sure you have at least 1 box to yourself. 2 would be great if you can have time to put 2 boxes down. Isolate yourself off and heal. This puts you in the best position possible to live and end up winning the 1v2. Putting lots of pressure on while you're healing, so putting a couple sprays in on one teammate while you're holding a box and healing, this puts one of them off, and if you can get good damage off, this puts one of them out of the fight for a few seconds, which gives you enough time. A lot of 1v2s end up being pretty mental, so if you stay calm and control your space, you'll win them because they'll drop their guard thinking there's only one person, and you'll end up being able to take them out if you play it smart. My third tip on this list is dropping for consistency, not chaos. You shouldn't be dying off spawn 3 out of the 5 games. That is a guaranteed recipe for being hard stuck. Pick a repeatable drop spot with only 3 to 5 chests, nearby mobility, and a route to natural fights if you need it, not because you want it, if you need it. Use early kills, and if you're in higher ranks, make sure you get enough for surge tags and a shield refresh. Don't just ego push. I cannot stress that enough. Ego pushing will get you killed. So dropping at the locations on the map that pretty much have no players but an okay amount of loot to get you off your feet and make sure you have the necessary stuff to keep you going through mid-game is the best spot to land, and you have to be the judge for yourself. You have to know what works for you and just experiment. Literally just go in pubs, land wherever you think would be good, if it ends up being good or not, and then take it into ranked. And my final tip on this list is to develop a winner's mindset, because if you get frustrated and you tilt, you end up being hard stuck. This sounds really stupid, I know, but if you're in a really frustrated mindset, you don't play as clear, you get really clogged up. You don't think properly, you just get frustrated or distracted. So if you play 3 bad games, just take a 10-minute break, reset, stand up, go to the bathroom, literally just do something just to get out of your seat. Only needs 10 minutes, come back, load it. Don't solo queue 10 games tilted. Look, you honestly don't need crack mechanics to rank up fast or really low ping. You just need smart drops, smarter fights, and a better mindset. If you keep those 4 tips in mind, you'll climb the ranks faster than you ever have, not to mention climbing faster than everyone else. So drop a like and a sub. I hope this helped, and I hope this gets you to Unreal. So have a good one.